Okay, here Steve Kaufmann or Steve Kaufmann just uploaded a video 16 hours ago saying that he learned Turkish for 7 months and traveled to Turkey. Okay, just because you traveled to Turkey doesn't mean that you actually learned the language. Also, I'm not really sure if you show yourself in Turkey. You're just showing a video of Turkey. He's just showing.
For sale. It's a.
He's just speaking in his own room. He's speaking in his own room where he's always recording his video there, and then he's just show on the left side. He show a video of Turkey. Maybe he didn't even go there. Maybe he didn't even go there, or maybe he go there many years ago. And then he just show some recording from Turkey. He just found some recording on the internet of Turkey, or someone he know who lives in Turkey or who go there on vacation sent him some videos of people in Turkey. Then he put it there.
Feast for the eyes. But while in Turkey, and I'll explain, we were in Istanbul, we went to Cappadocia, we were in Bodrum.
He always make up some made up stories. Same like I showed you before in some videos where he talk about that he go to this country, to Italy, or I don't know what country he go, and East Europe. I go there, then I walked there, then I meet these people, then I did like this, I did, and I did, and I did, and I was there, and I talked with those people. It's like a story. He's just telling you a story. Just because someone tell you a story, it doesn't make it true. Just because someone is telling you a story doesn't make it true. I can also make up some story like I traveled to the moon, then when I was on the moon I meet some people there, and then I did like this and we talk about this, and then I speak with them in French, I speak with them in German, I did this, then we make some food together and sit and eating together. It's just making a story. Who said that this is true and really happened? Just because you make a story.
Which is in the south, or at least the west, on the Aegean. So I suddenly discovered that I couldn't, when traveling with my wife or participating in these tours, I can't just plug my ears with my...
You're a nice storyteller. Grandpa, you are a nice storyteller. If you actually are the one who wrote the story, or maybe someone wrote it for you. You just write down a story, or someone write down a story, some lying story, then you tell that story, and then people just believe in the nonsense. Then people here would just believe in the nonsense. I must say, your Turkish accent is surprisingly good. I guess you have the talent, talent of faking accent. Talent of faking accent and pretending to speak a language. Turkish is fantastic, your pronunciation is very easy to understand, blah blah blah. And people actually believe this. I don't know, people, they are so stupid, man.
AirPods and listen to Turkish. Nor do I have a lot of opportunity to...
It's full of edits.
Speak. I have some, and I'll get into that. So in a way, it can be said that my Turkish declined, or at least I was using my Turkish, paradoxically, in a way, less while there than when I was in Vancouver, where I could easily spend 2 hours a day.
Telling us about what he did without we even see any proof. And here after a little he would start to speak with someone on italki, some edited video on italki where he's reading from a script, pretending to speak Turkish. And I will show you it's totally fake.
Listening to Turkish, where 4 hours a week I would speak Turkish. However, whenever... in a way, less while there than when I was in Vancouver, where I could easily spend 2 hours a day listening to Turkish, where 4 hours a week I would speak Turkish. However...
Yeah. Speaking, I don't know how many hours, and listening how many hours. You're just speaking in English now, telling us your lying story.
Whenever I was able to use the Turkish, whenever I spoke when I was in Vancouver...
Also, when he speaks in English, he's reading from a script. Look here.
Where I could easily spend 2 hours a day listening. Turkish, where 4 hours a week I would speak Turkish.
Look, there was an edit there. You can see there was an edit. He was far then near or something. Look here.
However, whenever I was able to...
Look there. Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Then you would say that he can already speak English. So what's the problem if he's reading a text? The thing that is he is reading a lying story. If you experience something, then you don't need to read it. Like if he was in Turkey and those things happened when he was in Turkey, then he already know in his mind that when I was in Turkey, I practice Turkish for 4 hours a week and I speak for 2 hours or whatever. He already know this information. Then he can tell it to you without looking in some papers. He's looking in the papers because it's a lying story. He's looking down now and reading some papers or something, or reading on a computer because he's reading a lying story.
Use the Turkish. Whenever I spoke to someone in Turkish, the reaction was so positive. It was a delight.
And maybe he was there on vacation because here it shows him there, unless it's some edited video. It can be some background, but let's say he go to Turkey. Just because you go on vacation in Turkey doesn't mean you can speak the language or you learn the language. If you visit 10 or 20 different countries, doesn't mean that just because you go there to 10 or 20 different countries on vacation for a few weeks every country or few days every country doesn't mean that you can speak the language. If you go to Italy now for 2 or 3 days or 1 week or 2 weeks doesn't mean that you can speak Italian. If you go to Germany for 1 week or 2 weeks or few days doesn't mean that you can speak German. If you go to Portugal for a few days or 1 or 2 weeks doesn't mean that you can speak Portuguese.
Feeling to generate sort of goodwill generated by the mere where, I felt I could get myself out of trouble if I got into trouble. I felt comfortable. Honestly. However, I can say that the effort that I put in, goodwill, generated by the mere fact that I spoke Turkish. So that was the positive, even though I can't say that I improved my Turkish tremendously. However, I can say that the effort that I put in preparing, it got me to a level where, I felt I could get myself out of trouble if I got into trouble. I felt comfortable. I could read everything around me. I could kind of get my...
I can read everything around me. I don't believe you can read Turkish. I think you are a liar. I don't believe you can read Turkish or speak Turkish. And when you're going to speak Turkish later in the video, you're reading from a script that, same like I said many times in my videos before, if people did not watch my videos before, someone will write down a script for him in the language, but not really in the language. For example, if they write to him in Turkish or Arabic or Japanese, they're not going to write to him the letters or words in the language, like not in Arabic or Turkish or Japanese. They're going to write it with English letters. Like they write the words with English letters so you can read the English letters. Like Turkish words written with English letters, but they have many of the same letters like Turkish and English, but they will write it in a way that he can read the English letters, and then he'll just practice the pronunciation.
Meaning across in a limited sense, but not have an intellectual discussion on something. And yet at the same time, because my pronunciation is quite good,
full of edits, but let's continue.
But I could easily get into trouble because I could say something and then the person would come back in rapid fire Turkish and I wouldn't understand. I'll give you a sampling of my Turkish before leaving, parts of an interview that I had with my tutor Baha. Ortazya.
Here I will show you that he is full of bullshit and he's just reading from a script.
Dünya tarih içinde.
You can see there, it looks like he's looking to the right side. I think I'll need to make the picture bigger somehow. You can see it looks like he's looking to the right side, and later he will look down also. I think I'll need to show you a different view. Okay, let's do like this.
Ne kadar önemli bir.
Look there. Where is he looking now? You can see he's looking down to read his script. He's looking down to read his script. You can see his eyes are looking down. Then you say that, oh, I can speak Turkish and understand Turkish and read Turkish. You are full of bullshit, man.
Bir bölge.
Look, he just look up for a few seconds, then he will look down again to read his script.
Anladım. 3.
Look, there was an edit there. Did you see? There was an edit there. There was an edit there because he could not remember.
1000 yıl önce o bölgede
Or maybe, no, it's not because he cannot remember, because he's reading from a script. I think he pronounced something totally wrong, then they edit and cut it out. I think he pronounced some word totally wrong, then they edit and cut it out.
bir bölge.
See, there will be an edit right now.
Anladım.
Look, he was looking to the right side, then suddenly he's looking to the left side. Look here.
Dünya tarih içinde ne kadar önemli bir bölge. Anladım.
Look there, you can see his face to the front now and closed eyes. His face to the front and closed eyes, then suddenly his face will be to the left side. Look now. I think he will, maybe he will move a little bit forward, but his face will be to the left side now. Look now. Look, suddenly his face to the left side. His face was to the front and his eyes was closed. Then same second, his face suddenly to the right, to the left side and open eyes, because there was an edit there.
Önemli bir bölge. Anladım.
Look there, you can see now his face to the front and closed eyes. Steve Kaufmann, his face to the front and closed eyes. Suddenly he will change here. I think it's two different videos they put together. The video on the left side and the video on the right side. I think they edit maybe only on the right side in Steve Kaufmann's video. I'm not sure. But look here, his face to the middle, to the front there. His face to the front and his eyes is closed. And look here. Look, suddenly his face to the left side. And I think the guy also on the left side, there was some edit. But you can see there, suddenly his face to the left side, Steve Kaufmann, and open eyes. His face was to the front and closed eyes. Now his face to the left side and open eyes. I think also his hands moved.
Bir bölge. Anladım.
Wait, look here.
3. Anladım.
Look here, can you see his hands now, Steve Kaufmann? You cannot see his hands. But you can see it looks like his arms are on the side like that. His face to the front and closed eyes. His hands or his arms on the side. And suddenly his hands will be in the front also. Now, in less than a second, in the same moment like this, his face will be to the left side and open eyes, and his hands will be up on the table or up. Look here now. Look, suddenly you can see his hands or fingers there. So you can see his fingers there up, and his face to the left side and open eyes, and his head up like this in less than a second, because there was an edit there.
3000 yıl önce
I think he read something wrong with wrong pronunciation. That's why they edit and cut it out. Because they want to make him pronounce correctly. So people will tell him, oh, you're pronouncing very good your pronunciation in Turkish is very good. Your Turkish is very good, blah, blah.
o bölgede çok önemli bir
I'm not sure if he's looking to the right side there. Look. I think he have a computer also up on the... He's looking up to the computer and look, he make the camera from down to up. So people not notice that he's looking to the front. He's actually looking to the front, to his computer screen in front of him. If you look at the door, if you look at the door, it looks like the door is like laying down a little bit. It's not totally standing up, the door. Like, if you get what I mean, it's like the door is not totally stand up like that. It's like it's a little bit laying down, like he have the camera down. You have the camera down on the table, going a little bit upwards. The camera going upwards. So when he look to the side, it looks like he's looking up. But he's not looking up, he's looking to the front in the computer screen and reading. And he also have another screen down on the table. I think he have some laptop on the table where he look down, and sometimes he look up or look to the front there.
How would you say? Erken
How do you say?
medeniyet.
There, he look down there to read. Look, he look down to read his script. He also have a computer screen down where he look down to read. They have more than one screen they're looking at. I showed you that before in many different videos, but I showed you in the Ikena videos. If you watch my videos about Ikena before, when he was sitting in his office, he had 3 screens in front of him. One in the front, and one beside of it, on the right side of it, and one on the left side of it. They have many different screens. And I think he have one screen like a tablet or a laptop on the table where he look down now, and he have another computer screen in the front of him when he look a little up to the side like that. Look, he's looking down to read.
Var. Şehir var.
Now he look up on the screen that is in front of him.
Orta Asya'da yani
He keep doing something with his hands so people not notice when he's looking in the screen also.
yani
Look there, he look down on the screen there also. He keep looking down on the screen all the time.
medeniyet.
Look there. He's looking down to read from the laptop on the table or the tablet. You have some tablet or laptop on the table. He look down to read from. Look. He's looking down and reading. Looking down and reading.
Var.
Look there. Looking down and reading. Looking down and reading.
Şehir var.
Now he look up and read from the computer he have in front of him. You think he's looking up. Like when people see this, they will think he's looking up. But he's not looking up, he's looking to the front. But he make his camera, the camera that is recording him from down to up. So when he look to the front, it looks like he's looking up. Then people don't notice that he's looking to the front in his computer. You see, and then he's looking and reading the next. When you say then he's looking and reading the next few words, so he can pronounce them and say the next few words.
Orta Asya'da
See, he's just looking and reading. Like he's sitting there, you can see he's looking there to the right side, to his computer screen and reading. The whole video, he's just reading a script. He's just reading a script, the whole video, and then he tell people, look how much I have learned or how much I can speak in Turkish.
Yani ortada.
Look, then now he looked down again. Now he looked down on the screen that he have down.
Yani
Look there. He do something with his hands and same time he's just looking and reading.
indi
Yeah, indi, bindi, kandi, pandi. You're looking down and reading, my friend.
Hindistan'dan,
Yeah. You're looking down and reading.
Yunanistan'dan,
Yeah.
Çin'den.
Now he's looking on the screen that is up. He have one screen down and one screen in front of him. So sometimes he look down and read from the tablet or laptop he have down on the table, and sometimes he look on the one that is a little bit higher and reading from that. So he will look sometimes down, sometimes to the front or up there, so people will not notice that he's reading from a script.
Arapçadan, İran.
Yeah, blah blah, and then he's doing something with his hands. He keep doing a lot of hands moves, so people not notice that he is looking to the side and reading. And people will notice his hands, like, oh, he's making some expressions with his hands and arms when he's speaking another language. Wow. When people speak in other language, they change their personality. All this polyglot bullshit nonsense. This polyglot bullshit nonsense. When they tell people, oh, when we speak in another language, we do some other expression, our personality change, we start to use our hands and blah blah. No, you're doing this with your hands so people don't notice that you're looking all the time and reading.
Yani
Yeah, just looking there to the side and reading. Looking there to the side on your computer and reading the whole script.
nüfus,
Looking to the side and reading your script. Grandpa, looking to the side and reading your script.
her yöneden var.
Now he looked down to read. He looked down also to read.
Evet. Her şeyin ortasında.
Look, you can see he's looking down and reading. And the other guys also reading a script. They just read a script together and fooling people.
Her şeyin ortasında. Yani, her yöneden var.
Evet. Her şeyin ortasında.
Her şeyin ortasında. Yani, maalesef mesela Kanada'da okulda Avrupa
Look, he closed his eyes, not open, only very little. He only opened his eyes very little. His polyglot tricks, his polyglot liar, scammer tricks. Only open his eyes very little, then he's looking down and reading his script. Until what minute they will speak, until the end or what? Let's see.
picture, and unfortunately I forgot to take a picture of him at the same time. However,
okay, let's see until what minute they speak. Until 12 something.
Conversation that I had en uzun yer nokta vardı.
Yeah, see, he's just looking down and reading.
And also,
Okay, so here 12:52, and what time did he start? Around 10, 12, 10, 20 till 12:50 or something. So it's like 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Okay, is there another video later we'll speak in the video or no?
dünya tarih içinde capability in Turkish. Turkish gradually they start to sink in. So that's the second kind of.
Okay, so only 2.5 minutes to prove that he can speak the language. A 20-minute video where he only speak for 2.5 minutes and I don't know if the other guy also speak a little, so it's just like 2 minutes or something. And then the whole time he's just looking and reading from a script. He just practiced the pronunciation of those few sentences for those 2.5 minutes.
Kuzey Amerika.
He say he practiced Turkish for 7 months. I think he spent 7 months to practice the pronunciation of those few sentences. Of those 2.5 minute video to say those few sentences, he spent 7 months to practice this 2-minute video.
Dünyanın ortada.
Yeah, very funny, grandpa.
Çok
Mümkün Türkiye
Now he's just looking to the side and reading also. Wait here.
dünyanın
See, he looked down and read. He will look down and read and also look to the side. I'm not sure where he's looking now. His eyes, he always closed them a lot, so you cannot see where he's looking exactly.
orada.
Now he's looking down, I think. But you have 2 screens, one in front of him and one down.
Okulda öğreniyorlar. Ama her yer
Now it looks like he's looking down to read.
doğru. Onun için onları bilmek lazım.
See, also the other guy will speak here.
Yani Türkler kimler? Türk tarihi. Okulda öğrendiniz mi Türk tarihini?
And see, the other guy, it looks like he's looking to the left side to read. Look, you can see his eyes are very concentrated. His eyes are very, very concentrated there to the left side, looking on his computer screen. He can speak Turkish. This guy can speak Turkish. Why is he looking to a script and reading? Because he need to read from the script because they have the same script. And also you can see Steve Kaufmann looking down and following. Steve Kaufmann looking down on script and following what the guy is saying in the script. It's just fake and people believe this nonsense.
okulda
So the other guy will also speak for a few seconds. So it means like Steve Kaufmann is only speaking for like 2 minutes or something.
yok. Türk tarihi
Onları bilmek lazım. Yani Türkler kimler? Türk tarihi. Okulda öğrendiniz mi Türk tarihi?
You see, Steve Kaufmann is very concentrated, looking down on the script to follow.
okulda yok. Türk
You can see, keep looking down to read his script. Looking down to read his script.
tarihi hakkında hiç
Now he looked to the side to read on the computer on the side there. But it's totally fake.
bir şey yok. Ama Avrupa tarihinde Viyana
See there? He looked down to read his script. He looked down and read a little, then he will look up, and sometimes he looked down to the laptop or tablet on the table and read a little, then he will look up on the computer in front of him and read the rest of the text. So he don't look the same place the whole time.
da Osman
See, he looked down, read few words. He looked down, read few words on the tablet on the table. Then now he looked to the computer in front of him and reading from it. And you can see the door in the back. It looks like the door is like it's almost laying down because he record from down to up. He make his camera recording from down on the table and upwards. So it looks like now when he looked to the front, he actually looking to the front, but looks like he's looking up. So people think he's just looking up and thinking, but he's actually looking to the front now and reading from his computer in front of him.
Ordu
See, and now he looked down again to read down. He will look down, read few words, then he will look up and read the rest of the words, so people not notice. Also because people, I don't know if they're very stupid how they believe in this bullshit.
Ve Jan Sobieski, Poland, Hotel'le savaş vardı. En uzun yani Osmanlı kuvvet Osmanlı
Also, I don't know if he's. Sometimes they will wear something like very, very small. Like sometimes they will wear some very small, like this, something in their ears, so they can listen same time what to say. Same like him, he has something in his ears, but they will wear some headset or something like. They will wear something in their ears so they can listen how to pronounce.
Orada en uzun yer nokta.
See, he looked down and read again. He will look down and read few things, then he will say it. Then after he will look down and read the next sentence or the next few words.
Vardı. And also
So that's it, just 2.5 minutes. And the other guy also speak for a few seconds. So it's only like 2 minutes or a little more than 2 minutes.
Conversation that I had with the hotel manager at this wonderful hotel, Haji Bayram.
Yeah, now you're telling us your lying story. Like I had some amazing conversation with the hotel manager. I go out on the streets and speak with everyone. And everyone thought I was from Turkey because I speak very good Turkish. Now he make all his made up stories. And then I go to the restaurant, I speak with everyone. I go there, I speak with everyone. All his stories, just stories. You telling us some lying stories doesn't make it real. But for stupid people who believe in this, they will believe anything. For them, it will be real.
Highly recommended. A wonderful Turkish breakfast right there.
Yeah, because you go and eat in a Turkish restaurant doesn't mean that you can speak Turkish or that you speak with them in Turkish.
Promoting the Blue Moss. And so you get a sense that I am able to communicate to some extent, but there is no dramatic.
Yeah, when you go to a Turkish restaurant, you were speaking in English, you were not speaking in Turkish, or you had someone with you who could speak Turkish. I can also go to Turkey and say, and then make a video saying I go to Turkey, and then I show you some picture of in Turkey, and I show you some pictures that I'm in Turkey. Then I make some big lying story. I go to this place, and then I go to this place. Then I speak with this guy for 2 hours. Then I speak with this person for 5 hours. Then I go to the restaurant and speak with someone for 2 hours. The next day I go there and speak for 5 hours. Just because I say so, or just because you say so, doesn't make it real. Just because you make some lying story doesn't make it real.
Big improvement in my Turkish speaking ability or comprehension. Yeah.
Når du rejser på en god måde, kan din billet bringe dig mere end blot til din destination.
That I am able to communicate to some extent, but there is no dramatic improvement in my Turkish speaking ability or comprehension. Bu hotel Hacı Bayram, Sultanahmet, İstanbul'da çok iyi, çok güzel.
Teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun.
Hizmet çok güzel.
Çok teşekkür
Her
ederim.
şey
Sağ olasın.
rahat. Yer. Sultanahmet. Yakında her şey restoran var. Tramvayda, Taksim'e kadar her şey. Hem insan çok arkadaşlı.
Çok teşekkür ederiz Steve.
2000 yıl önce
There was an edit there. He just memorized something and then he say it. Also, we cannot see his ear on the left side. I think maybe he has something in his ear in the left side where he repeat after someone what to say. Also, there was an edit here. You can see now in the video, in the background, can you see the mosque? The mosque in the background on the left side, you can see almost the top of the mosque like that. And you can see now they're not so near. He's not so near from the screen. I think he'll become more near and you cannot see the whole mosque in a second like that because there's an edit. He'll just say a few sentences that he memorized. He memorized 2 sentences or something he will say. And maybe he's listening to something in his ear also, that he have some headphones or something like some thing in his ear that he's listening what to say. Wait here, I'll show you the edit. I'll show you the edit here. I think he'll come more near now.
her şey insan çok arkadaşlar.
Çok teşekkür ederiz Steve.
There, you see they become more near. Did you notice now they become more near from the screen because there was an edit. Also you can see the text from the translation now is blurry. The text from the translation is blurry. They came very near from the screen because there was an edit.
2000 yıl önceden şimdi bugün kadar çok arkadaşlar.
Çok teşekkür ederim.
You can see now they're not so near. In a second they will become very near. Look here now. They will come very near because there's an edit. They just practice a conversation. They practice a conversation with each other. They have a conversation. They wrote down like he will ask him a question, then answer the question. Then they will go there and stand. Same like actor and actors in movies. Same like actors in movies. They practice a script. They practice something they will say for the video, and maybe they did this many times. Then he make a mistake. Then they delete the video or cut or edit the video. Then they try again. Same like actors when they're making a movie, like cut, stop, start. Like they just do like this. Look here, he will come very near now. They'll come very near because there's an edit. Look here. Look now. You see, they came more near. They came more near from the screen. Like now, they're very close to the screen because it's a new recording. They go and look and read the next question and answer. They made one small video saying few things. Then they go and look in the script to read what they will say next because he cannot remember all this because he cannot speak the language. He cannot speak the language, so he cannot remember. So he can only remember maybe 2 or 3 lines or few lines that he go and say. And I don't know if he has something in his left ear because you can only see his right side, his right ear. I don't know if he has something in the left ear and listening, or maybe he just practice what to say. He memorized 2 sentences that he read, then they go and record it. Then he go and look the next 2 sentences and practice. Then he read that, how to say it, and try to memorize it. Then he go and stand again. And before they go and do this, he have already practiced for many days or many weeks how to say this so that they can go and make this video.
2000 yıl önceden şimdi bugün kadar çok fazla halk, çok fazla imparatorluğu vardı.
See, another edit. Another edit. He can only say few things. Then they stop the video. Then he go and read his script. He go and read his script. Then after they will say, okay, let's start record the next sentence. Then they put them all together. They put all the clips together, all the half minute or 20 seconds or 1 minute video. They put this half minute, then half minute, half minute, half minute, half minute. It looks like he's speaking for 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes. It looks like he's speaking for longer time. Look here, you can see they're very near, and look the background. Then suddenly the background will change. I think they'll come a little bit more far, or they'll become more to the left side. Look here. Look here now. There's an edit here. There is an edit here. Look now.
Önceden şimdi bugün kadar çok.
I'm not sure if he's looking to some script now. Look there. I think there might be someone standing behind of this guy. Someone standing behind of this guy, and behind of this guy holding a script. Someone standing behind of him holding a script. Then he's looking there behind of him and reading it. I'm not sure. But he just memorized it, or someone holding a script and reading.
Fazla.
And there will be an edit here.
Halk çok fazla imparatorluğu vardı.
I think the edit will come here after he finish saying what he just memorized. Look, can see now it's not like, it's still the same mosque in the background, but now you can see more on the left side. You can also see this small house here, or something like this small place here in the left side. You can see they're standing differently, or they're like, or the one holding the camera recorded different side, because they stop, then they continue. It's a lot of edits, and then he's just reading from a script or listening to something, and then people say, oh, but he's not holding any script in his hands. They have the script there on the table, then he go and read 1 or 2 lines, then he will go and say the 1 or 2 lines that he just read. He will go and read 1 or 2 lines, then he will go in front of the camera and say that 1 or 2 lines he just read. Then after he say that 1 or 2 lines, they stop the recording. Then he go back and read the next 1 or 2 lines. Then he go in front of the camera and say the next 1 or 2 lines, and then they record. And I don't know if you have something in the other ear and listening also, or if someone standing behind of this guy and holding a script. But let's say nothing in his ear, and he's not listening something in his ear, and let's say there's no one standing and holding a script. Still, he can just go and read from some paper or computer. He can read 1 or 2 lines that he have practiced for many days or weeks to memorize it. Then he go and read it, so he can still remember that 1 or 2 line. Then he go in front of the camera, start recording. Then he say that 1 or 2 lines, then stop the recording. Then he go and read the next 1 or 2 lines. Then they go and start recording again, read 1 or 2 lines. Then they keep doing like this.
İstanbul'da
But why he's looking down? Look, the guy is in front of him. You can see the guy is in front of him. Why he's looking down? Like, is there... Maybe there's a table or something here behind of the guy with a computer on it that we cannot see, like more near. That's why they... I don't know, like there could be something that he's looking down and reading from. But even if he's not reading from something, then he already practiced this 2 lines to how to say it.
bir bölge merkez, yani sultanatları. However, I felt that I was amply rewarded for the effort that I put in to learning.
Yeah, you're faking. You're rewarding for your faking and lying to people, but people will believe you.
Turkish. One interesting aside, unfortunately, he took a picture of a Japanese follower of linguistics. So, getting back to then Istanbul, where there's Armenians, Greeks, it's not to mention, of course, very like structures. I realized that it's not far away. Anatolian people who were we visited of the Greek city of considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
Yeah, blah blah blah blah blah.
But it was of the Persian. We did all of that, and all told, it was just a wonderful experience. Czech or even Turkish history, people find they start to sink level of understanding language. It makes it likely that I'll learn the language faster than if I had never gone to the country. So that come away with a sense of the language that is going to keep you on track to eventually.
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. You're full of lies and bullshit.
So I suddenly discovered that I and Vancouver, where I could easily spend positive. It was a delightful feeling to generate sort of an interest in you, goodwill, generated by
Okay, he was not talking there.
the mere fact that I spoke. At the same time, because
Okay, I already showed this. So I just want to show you that he's full of lies and bullshit. It's totally fake, but of course many people, they believe in this. He's a liar and a scammer. He's a liar and a scammer. Same like most of the polyglot YouTubers, and they still continue doing this lie and scam. It looks like they have no regret in life being liars and scammers. It looks like they like being liars and scammers and enjoy it and feel proud about it. And I think some people supporting them, they know that it's a lie and a scam, but they want to be same like them. That's what I think, because like I don't think that all those people cannot see that this is fake. Like some of them, maybe they cannot see it's fake, but I think there's some people who know that it's fake, but they want to do same like them. They want also someday to start some polyglot channel and do same like them and making money from lying to people. He is a liar and a scammer, and he cannot speak 20 languages. The only language I'm sure about that he can speak is English, and I don't know if he know a little from few other languages, but he might know just few words or few basic stuff from few languages, but the rest is just a big lie. So that's it. Goodbye and thank you. See you.